N-E-W-S.
Drug lord El Chapo has been found guilty on all counts and is now undoubtedly heading for an all-expense-paid lifelong vacation in the Supermax. Shortly following the conviction, Senator Ted Cruz came up with his own cunning plan, used the $14 billion seized from the former drug lord to build that damn wall. According to that bastion of journalism, Breitbart, Cruz released a statement noting, $14 billion will go a long way towards building a wall that will keep Americans safe and hinder the illegal flow of drugs, weapons, and individuals across our southern border. But with the national debt hovering at around $22 trillion, that pocket change will hardly make a dent. The New Yorker satirist Andy Borowitz has a better idea. Trump should pick El Chapo to head the DEA. Speaking of jailbirds, convicted sexual predator Bill Cosby has spoken up through his press spokesman, Andrew Wyatt. In a TV interview, Wyatt said that according to Cosby, prison is an amazing experience. Wyatt had this to say on a recent WACU Philadelphia interview.
Despite the circumstances, he said this is an amazing experience. He looks really amazing. He's down to 195 pounds. He hasn't eaten any bread. No dessert.
No dessert? I guess the prison isn't serving any pudding pops. California's high-speed rail is kaput. Governor Newsom has said the LA to San Francisco high-speed rail project is unrealistic and is instead calling for a scaled-back project connecting Bakersfield to Merced. Newsom had this to say yesterday in Fresno.
I've been a long-time supporter, and I continue to support the valley-to-valley segment, but I also think it's time for a fresh start, and I think it's time to take a more sober and honest assessment of what it is and what it isn't, and that's what I intend to do. I want to be rational, I want to be balanced, and I want to have the interests of the valley always at heart.
Critics are calling the new plan not only a train to nowhere, but a train from nowhere. In this reporter's opinion, most people would accept Merced as a destination only if it was the quickest way out of Bakersfield. The really sad part is, it won't make it to Shelbyville. Here's a few quickies. BuzzFeed's editorial staff has voted to unionize. Anyone want to place any bets on the over-under of when BuzzFeed shutters? Southfield, Michigan's mayor says the Detroit suburb does not want a sex doll brothel, and the city council approved a 6-month moratorium on any future bought brothels. Kids watching Peppa Pig in the U.S. are developing a British accent. How long until they start picking up slang like snog and have a go? Well, Florida man is back at it again. 41-year-old Peter Alacqua has been arrested for battering a woman with a burrito. According to court records, he got into an argument at the couple's Port Richey residence where he threw his burrito at the victim, striking her in the face with the spicy treat. Sheriff's deputies noted that when they arrived, the contents of the burrito were dispersed across her face, neck, left chest, and shoulder area. Some people pay extra for that. Alacqua was arrested on a misdemeanor domestic battery charge. There seems to be a spate of burrito assaults in the Sunshine State. Last month, police arrested Floridian Victor Fosser for allegedly striking his wife in the face with a Taco Bell burrito. It seems the only way to stop a bad guy with a burrito is a good guy with a pistola.
N-E-W-S.